Hello, everybody, and welcome to NASCAR.com GarageCam, live from the XFINITY Series garage. Oh, check it out. I don't know, I just came up with that. JJ Yelly, what you doing here by your Superior Essex number 14?
Well, I'm sweating now. I was in the trailer where it was nice
You were
and
reading,
cold
weren't
before
you?
you drug me out here. I was looking at stats.
I thought you were reading, like a book, like a novel
No,
or something?
I can't read unless it's one of those audiobooks. But I was really good here last year in the spring race. We had a good run, and not as comfortable so far. So I was looking at the overall tracker and trying to do a breakdown of the best 10 laps and see where we stood. But we got some changes we need to do to the Superior Essex Toyota. We're running a special paint scheme this week. You can see it's white instead of the black car, and it's green because we have a great green initiative at Superior Essex.
What is it?
We have a zero waste to landfill, which is something that Superior Essex is very proud of. Not a lot of companies get to say that they can do that. So a lot of the products that they use will continue to be kind of recycled into something else. So one part will see many different lifetimes. So we're very proud of that, and glad that we're going to run that paint scheme here, especially because it's hot. And a black car that's in, it's not great here.
Let me ask you something. I'm a big short track racing fan. I love sprint car racing, midgets, all that, and I follow a kid that's from my wife's hometown, Tucker Klossmeyer from Paola, Kansas, and he's got this wagon, and now you've got the wagon.
Now,
the fans at home are probably clueless, like, what the heck are they talking about?
Yeah, so technically Tucker hasn't gotten the wagon yet.
It's a wood panel station wagon.
It is a fantastic 1989 Ford Squire station wagon. It looks very similar to the one that was in the vacation movies, and I now own it for the next 2 months. It kind of goes through a little chain of events, and Kate Tomeno Fegley over here thinks that she gets half ownership, but she doesn't.
But is there a truth then? Is that a lie? Because she did just say that I might be driving to Talladega with you.
If you go on to the Twitter page for the Jetson Wagon, which is @JetsonWagon, you will see there's a wonderful picture of me handing over my $500 to Jimmy Elledge, which was my $500 only, out of my pocket, out of my account. So I am the sole owner. That is correct. I am the sole owner at this particular time of the Jetson Wagon. So
are
very
we going
proud
to Talladega? I want to know.
If you want to make it, it's going to probably take a couple additional days. I mean, it drives great. It stops, it brakes, everything works. I'm not sure the AC works. So the passenger side window is the only window that works. So if you're going to shotgun, you'll be in good shape. The wind window on the driver's side opens up. So I have a little bit there on my side. Yeah, a little bit. And when I was at Target wandering around this morning waiting for the garage to open, I was looking at Bluetooth so we can get the radio souped up. So, I mean, it'll be a nice drive, but we would have to plan out some side adventures.
Well, you'd have to let us know, because NASCAR.com or NASCAR Social should get in on this with,
I can tell you right now.
I'll give you some right side weight.
I can tell you right now, the back of that bad boy is more than large enough to take half of the NASCAR media, cameras, batteries, assistants. We have plenty of room for that.
We got room for Jamie back there. We got room for Stricker. Yeah, okay.
Yes, just no Kate.
Well, you have no Kate.
We're leaving Kate behind now.
You're gone. Bye-bye. All right, we'll see you, Yelly. Thanks a lot for joining us on NASCAR.com GarageCam. We always appreciate it. And look at it, JJ Yelly. He has at least one fan besides me. No, we always give JJ some heck, but he's a good dude. Great to his fans, good to the media. Man, we're going to have a good time today. You never know what we're going to see here in this open air environment. Check it out. Joey Gase, NASCAR.com GarageCam. Man, how you like this open air environment? I mean, it is a little blustery today, isn't it, though?
It is. It's hot. It's a little windy, but
you're built for this, man.
Yeah, I like it. I love short tracks, and I love Richmond. So I think we'll put on a good show hopefully tomorrow.
Just make sure you keep Jimmy Means all cool for us, all right?
We'll try.
All right, Joey Gates. Oh, hey, check this out. Here's another driver. Let's see if we could sneak up to Blake. What's up, Blake? I was going to sneak up and try to scare you.
You did sneak up.
Yeah, I was very sneaky, very
always
sneaky.
On guard.
All right, man. A good finish at Bristol last week. I think it was 9th off the top of my head. A little momentum for this leaf filter gutter protection team.
Yeah, I mean, more importantly, we're since we have such a great sponsor, Leaf Filter Gutter Protection, and we we sponsor all 33 races. We can really focus on the big picture, and that's making the Xfinity playoffs. So more importantly than a top 10, we're 7th in points. So that was a good points day. Keep getting those stage points. Got them again at Bristol. So just come here, run inside the top 10 all day, get as much points as we can, and just keep it rolling.
How you beating the heat today?
I work really, really hard starting January 1st to prepare for the months like this. So I'm ready for it.
First day of summer, buddy. Yeah. Unofficially, but it sure feels like it. Oh, check this out over here. We've got some number nothing, Harrison Rhodes. Top secret meeting?
Top secret. No, I'm just kidding. No, we're just talking about
what type of top secret stuff are we talking about, B?
Trying to figure out how to get some forward bite. It's a little free out there right now.
Yeah, it's hot and greasy out there right now, this hot weather.
I'm in another boat. I feel like I got rocks on the tires.
Oh, really?
We got some work to do, but we'll see how it goes. Usually the right front is supposed to have a little more wear than that, but we'll see how it goes.
All right, man. You did something with watermelon this week?
I did.
What's the deal?
I did. So I tried my hand. I went the Ryan Ellis approach. I tried my hand at PR. So Ross had an event at Food Lion here in Richmond with the Watermelon Association, Florida Watermelon Association, and hashtag Eat More Watermelon. And so we were out the Food Lion. We were giving out free samples. We had the Watermelon Queen, and I was taking pictures because I was the PR guy that day. So it was fun.
Not bad. The Ryan Ellis first. So
we got some watermelon in the holler.
Did you grab him from the back at all, Ross? You made sure you didn't sneak up on him?
Yeah, no, we're good. I'm gonna be a good teammate, not comment.
Yeah, good stuff. We like to have fun. Jared Smithy right there. Oh, these two Virginia boys. Right. I don't know who has a better Virginia accent right here.
Both of us.
Both of us?
We're the only two people in the garage that can understand each other.
Hey, hold on. Take the mic for a second. You do your best Chris Rice here. You do your best Chris Rice.
Man, that thing's fine. Driving that in there. It'll be all right. Just driving that in there. It'll stick. It's good. I put good tires on it. It'll stick. Go ahead.
You do your best, Elliott Sadler.
I'm tight in the middle. I'm so tight in the middle, it won't turn. I cannot turn this car. It's tight in the middle.
I'm still tight in the middle. How we fix that?
Hey, do you know?
Hey, these are the guys that, you guys, a lot of race fans may not know the connection. South Boston Speedway growing up, Virginia, late models and all that stuff. You guys may be on different teams, but y'all, yeah, exactly.
Like, last year during the chase, now playoffs, it was kind of heartbreaking, really, because he had some issues, and then we were the first one out. I wanted him to win the championship worse than anybody else other than us.
Yeah.
And he was probably the same way if we would have been in there. But this guy taught me so much. We were growing up. Now, I learned so much. I lived with him for 5-6 years.
Oh, no.
Back even before he drove, he went to college. We had so much fun that we can't talk about it on camera.
The funniest thing is when Chris lived with me and worked on my late model, so I had to work for my dad. And Chris running a race car. We go to the bank every Friday and get our paychecks. And we laugh. My envelope would be this thick, and Chris's would be that thick. Like, what am I doing wrong? We swapped. We got it. He had me for a while, but I think maybe I got him back now. But one cool thing about it is watching each other grow in racing. Where back in 1995, when we won the championship at all at South Boston, we were both 20 years old. You remember, a driver, crew chief, a lot of pressure on us, a lot of eyes on us, and we were able to work through that. And I think now that helped us persevere to where we're at now. But we check on each other all the time, make sure we're running good, you need anything, how are things, stuff like that. So it's cool to see your friends in racing.
It is, and his dad, I got to give a shout out to his dad. His dad's probably one of the best people I ever worked for. Growing up, he taught us a lot. He was hard on us. We raced a Busch Grand National race back in the day, and we couldn't get our car loaded. So he took us in the office the next day and just chewed us out. It's getting loud.
It got loud. I appreciate it. Thank y'all.
Thank y'all. He's still tight. He's still tight.
Kids eat free.
Hey,
top
that's right.
10.
I'm bringing my kid.
Top 10 kids eat free May the 1st. And I'm still tight in the middle. Chris, can you fix that? Get on that.
I'll get him some leaf filter for his house because I'm sure he's got leaves all in his house and in his gutters. And I don't want my man to get hurt.
I'm scared of heights, so I can't go. So I got to pay somebody to go clean it all the time, which is absolutely
Hey, you get some leaf filter, you don't have to do that.
It's stupid. This is a lot easier.
I'm going to try to get some now, too.
I'm going to get him some leaf filter.
I'm going to talk to Matt.
Yeah,
Matt, see if he can give me a demo. Can I get a demo deal?
All right, guys. Oh, the Virginia boys, Chris Rice and Elliott Sadler having some fun. And, oh, wow. Is this ironic? Oh, we're going to have fun today, aren't we? We already busted Garrett Smithley's chops. Well, here's the deal. Last week, Jeremy Clements, let's just have story time here on NASCAR.com GarageCam. Jeremy Clements was not too happy with Ross Chastain. Well, he went up behind him, grabbed his shoulders to come talk to him, and, well, Ross turned around and socked it to him. Yeah, nobody caught it on camera. It was highly publicized, though. So, interesting that they're parked next to each other. Adored friends, Ross Chastain and Jeremy Clements. There's Jeremy Clements' dad right there working on the car. And Garrett Smithley's 0. Casey Mears is number 13, the Geico ride. Well, excuse me, 13. I'm so used to him being in the Geico number 13 that he's in the 98. Biaggi Dembeste Racing. Matt Strickert, this is great. Covert operation. Let's show you. This is behind the scenes. I'm yelling at Strickert over here off the camera. Poor guy. He's such a great guy. Go get Jeremy Clements. And look, he got him. We followed Jeremy Clements' hauler all the way, pretty much from the Carolinas up here to Virginia. And now the driver of the repairable vehicles.com 51
I can't hear you,
is
but
now
you can
joining
hear me.
us. We're talking bad about you now.
I know.
We followed your hauler up here, dude.
I know. How'd that go? Did you help him?
He didn't break any traffic violations, so we're good.
I did the other day, and I got pulled over.
Oh, really? Yeah.
My fiance told me to. So I was in a turn lane at the red light, and you have to turn right. Well, I didn't. I shot the gap and went on and got pulled over. got a warning. Luckily, the officer was very nice. I told him it was my fiance's fault, and he said, "Well, she can pay the $200 ticket to you." And I said, "I'll take that." So worked out good, but sweating my butt off here in Richmond. It's hot, isn't it?
It is. I got to tell you, okay, yeah, you got pulled over.
Yep.
You've had a tough week. I've been busting your chops all weekend on text message. You're great with it, but you're parked next to Ross this weekend in the garage. Have you guys talked at least yet?
No, not since last week. I don't have nothing to say. I'm not worried about him. I mean, we're here to do a job and get our car, our repairablevehicles.com Chevy fast, and trying to dig ourselves out of this hole we got ourselves in the first 2 races, dropping out of them and finishing like dead last, and we're slowly but surely doing that. So just trying to. This place is tough because of the tires. They wear out really quick, and it's really hot, so it's tough to get this car set up to what I need.
So you think you're going to get it done? I mean,
we're gonna
this is short track, man. This is the type of weekend where you got to have a little, your chip on your shoulder that the underdog can do it.
Yeah, I love short track racing. I love Bristol last week. We always seem to run pretty well there, and we still need some more here, but yeah, we're working on it, so we'll see what we got.
All right, Jeremy
Thank
Clements,
y'all for having me.
it.
Appreciate it.
We always do, and thanks for coming all the way from your air conditioning, because you know air conditioning right now is a big thing.
I was trying to cool off and drink some Powerade, man. See y'all.
All right, JC. That's Jeremy Clements, the number 51 right there. And, well, at least he could say this. Jeremy Clements, yes, last week, had a little bit of news and all that stuff. But, the tail of the tape, he may not have won on pit road. But in the standings, he did beat Ross Chastain 17th to 31st. So I call it a draw. Louis DiDonato, I would like to see Casey Mears, please. Well, perfect timing, Louis DiDonato, because the Biaggi Dembeste Racing Motorsports number 98 is right here. Beautiful camouflage paint scheme. Joey Gase's car, of course, we just talked to Joey on NASCAR.com GarageCam. The 07 new paint scheme for Ray Black. Whataburger. Oh, man, you got to love some Whataburger. I know Chrissy Latirzo loves some Whataburger. Watch this swap out here. We're swapping out. He's giving me the mic. He's got the clipboard. He's also tweeting, checking it out, #GarageCam on Twitter. We don't have a chat room, so we got to use the hashtag. You know what I really like? I really like what's on Timmy Hill's car right here, the #HelpSamBass. And you see Motor Racing Outreach also on the quarter panel. I know Motor Racing Outreach has something set up. If you go to gotomro.com to help Sam Bass, who is having some major health problems right now, and a lot of people in racing are pitching in and trying to help out. There's a GoFundMe account for Sam as well, the noted NASCAR artist. And Timmy, man, what you doing, man?
Well, they gave me the role title at the shop. I'm the interior guy, so this is one of my duties, but I managed to mess that up still, so I got to do it here in the track under the, well, feels like 100-degree weather, so here we are. But I heard you mention about what we're trying to do for Sam Bass.
Yes.
And we appreciate that. And Sam, he's a great friend to most people in the garage, so we're trying to really help Sam out, and if you can donate, you can go to MRO and really pitch in. He's having a tough time at it, but hopefully, what we're doing for him can kind of help out here. So I appreciate you mentioning it to all the fans, and hopefully everybody can maybe pitch in and help out.
That's for sure. Whether it's $5, $10, $1, appreciate it. Sam Bass is one of those guys that does so much for so many people. It's the number 13, Carl Long. TJ McLeod, we just saw him a little earlier, halfway in GarageCam. This is number 46 car. This is who is it? And then guess what? Oh, check this out. Right here. Tell us about the shirt.
This is the Help Sam Bass MRO t-shirt. All the MBM crew members are wearing it here today. MRO helping us out. Go to MRO.com to donate to Sam Bass, directly to him, help him pay his bills. And it's all about Sam Bass this weekend.
We got to love it. Thanks a lot. We appreciate that very much.
That one's yours.
Oh, it is? Oh, sweet. Awesome. Thanks. Well, we'll give it to Strickland. I can't wear it right now, but hey, thank you, man. I appreciate it. That's really cool. We have to talk about, because impressive run in Bristol, and a lot of people are like, who is this kid? Well, guess what? He arrived in a pretty big fashion, this 40-6 team. Not a team that you expect to run in that top 15, and to get a 15th place finish at a tough little short track like that is something pretty darn spectacular. Virginia native, one of only 3 Virginia natives in the field today at this Virginia 3/4 mile oval. The Harmonator, Morgan Shepherd, and we'll talk about Morgan Shepherd here. Hold on a second. Steve Gibson. Can I please get my late birthday mention? Oh, your late birthday shout out. Happy birthday, buddy. Gibby, you're a good dude. That's for sure. 42 cars entered today, okay? Only one driver has a win at Richmond. It is that has a win in the NASCAR XFINITY Series here. Is it Elliott Sadler? Is it Brennan Gaughan? Is it the 18? Is it the 20? Is it? No. It's right here, 1983. Morgan Shepherd, the winner in the XFINITY Series at Richmond. The only previous Xfinity winner in the field. Tom and Joe Martins. Let's hop on across the way here. I think I saw Kyle Benjamin. We got to look out here because we have Cole Custer. Cole Custer's 00 rolling on by. Ryan Blaney in the 22 this week. Cup Guns up here, along with Kyle Larson, kind of twinning this week because his 2 cars between the NASCAR Monster Energy NASCAR Cup Series and here look exactly like. Brennan Poole, the DC Solar number 48, Brennan Poole, with a really good run at Bristol, 8th place finish for this young driver at that half mile. Crew working on. Oh, speaking of Brennan Poole, All right, Bull. Nice run at Bristol. Eighth place finish at Bristol. Looking to capitalize here, keep that short track momentum.
The short tracks have always been my favorite races to go to, so I just feel like I have some of that short track racing in my blood, so I seem to just be a little bit more comfortable at places like this. So Richmond's one of my favorite racetracks, and we had really good speed in the first practice. We were second, so I'm really happy with my car right now, and just looking to try to keep up with the racetrack in the second practice and dial the thing in, but I'm pretty happy right now.
This is one of these racetracks. Brennan Poole's maybe in second position, like a lap to go. The Bull might.
Oh, absolutely. You gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta do what you gotta do to win races. So hopefully we're in a position to make something happen tomorrow afternoon. But it's looking good right now, so we'll just try to keep it up.
All right, Brendan Poole driving the DC Solar number 48, joining us on NASCAR.com GarageCam. And Kyle Benjamin, we were just talking to this young man, cutting his teeth in the Bandolero and Legends ranks in North Carolina, and East Series winner, ARCA winner. And I'll tell you what, a heck of a nice kid, heck of a nice family. Actually, I think I did his first ever autograph card, Kyle Benjamin, and photo shoot. So great to see him getting an opportunity in the Joe Gibbs Racing number 20 car. 2 wins, of course, for this team, 2 in a row for Eric Jones. And now Kyle Benjamin fills the seat of this number 20 and gets a wonderful opportunity in some top-rate equipment in this garage. So great to see. I mean, he was the youngest ever ARCA winner is Kyle Benjamin. Speaking of Benjamin, check this out. Hey, it's like a ketchup commercial. The best thing comes to those who wait. And we've been waiting here, and now Kyle Benjamin walks right up. It's like you knew we were here and you just came up.
It's like clockwork.
It is. So tell us about this opportunity, man, because I've known you since you're, knee-high to a grasshopper, but to be here at Richmond and to be starting an Xfinity Series race in such great equipment, it's got to be a blessing.
It means a lot. It's really tough. I'm aware of how hard it is to get the opportunity to come here, especially in that car, and do this, So, I'm trying not to let the pressure get to me. I got good people behind me, and we're just going to go out, be smart, and see if we can have a good run here.
All right, how was the first practice, and what do you guys need to improve on in practice too?
I think we were pretty good. We just have to roll the center a little better. But all that being said, the car is still faster right now. We just need a little more out of it. But definitely center speed. 2 different corners, although if you look at it, they're exactly the same. But on the front stretch going into turn 1, you come in with an arc. On the back stretch, you're coming in from a straightaway. How different are the corners here at Richmond? They're definitely different. You can overdrive one super easy, and that's something a lot of people do because it's really inviting to drive off in the corner. You got that wide sweeping entry like you said, but turn 3 is kind of a normal entry, but the transition to 3 makes you lose. So it's a really different track on each end.
All right, Kyle Benjamin, good luck this weekend in this JGR number 20 Toyota Care. And of course, Toyota, a big part of this weekend, sponsoring both races, the Xfinity Series and in the NASCAR Monster Energy Cup Series. Daniel Suarez, the Juniper Networks number 18, right alongside teammate. Matt Tift, another one of the JGR cars. Elliott Sadler. Man, Elliott Sadler driving Golden Corral number 1 from Emporia, Virginia. See, I do it way better than Chris Rice. William Byron sitting pretty, second in points for this number 9. Not the greatest run at Bristol, but learning. That's the name of the game for that young man right there. Justin Allgaier, one of the guys who have already won the Dash for Cash. Of course, this is race number 3 of 4 in Xfinity's Dash for Cash. And what an exciting program that Xfinity provides. And coming up big with the big win in Phoenix was Justin Allgaier. Michael Annette, his teammate, looking for his first win in this junior motorsports team. Austin Dillon, the number 3. Ty Dillon, another driver pulling double duty at Richmond between both garage areas. Daniel Hemric's Blue Gate Bank, number 21, and for Daniel Hemric last week at Motor Speedway, and hey, look, he was like the Vanna White of the Xfinity Series there. That was impressive.
Yeah, man.
I don't know. I'll hold it for you, but all right, Hemric, a big week last week, but you got to put that behind you here on track. What can you guys improve on in that second practice?
Yeah, like you said, we're only as good as our last race. The problem is we've already practiced, so we already forgot about last week. It was a good weekend for us. Everybody was Blue Gate Bank Chevy, but my first time in Richmond, and it kind of takes me back to the surface of like home of the Snowball Derby, Pensacola, Florida. That's what it's like driving these cars around here, but having a ton of fun trying to maximize grip just like it was back in the old days. So having a good time with it.
All right, I was thinking about it on the drive in here, and I don't know if you've been asked this yet, so I might be late to the party.
Oh, gosh.
But did you lean on your wife for advice here? Because she's got experience, I believe, what, 2 races possibly in the K&N East?
Yeah, she ran here 2 or 3 times.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I was back home building race cars trying to get ready for whatever race I was going to. So she always ran pretty well here. And she kept telling me about how you really had to manage the tire. And when she ran, you didn't get any sets of tires, no pit stops, and long 100-lap races. So we get a couple more sets of Goodyears here, but still the same deal, man. You got to manage the throttle, manage the rear tires, manage all the tires, really. I feel like we've done a good job of getting our car where they seem like they'll last a long run. So time will tell.
What are you doing with that Xfinity Dash for Cash dollars, man?
I'm just married. That's what everybody keeps talking about. So she's all over me about building a house and all that good stuff, but trying to work it out. Let her spend it.
All right, man. Daniel Hemric, the Kannapolis native, driver of this number 21. Oh, man, it is hot out, and they've got these fans right now, the little electric motors from Bosch, cooling the rims and tires of these NASCAR Xfinity Series machines. Brennan Jones, another RCR car. It's Brennan Gaughan alongside, of course. Brennan Gaughan, texted me before the show, and I couldn't get back to him yet, so we'll see if we see him. But Bubba Wallace about to hop in. The coolest looking car in the field right here is this mellow yellow, black and yellow. That sounded like a rhyme, man. That was pretty incredible. The mellow yellow, black and yellow machine. I don't think Bubba realized I was rapping there. It was pretty impressive lyrical talent. Bubba having a good time with everybody here as he's about to strap into this mellow yellow number 6. A beautiful ride for you. I'll tell you what, 5 sixth-place finishes for this driver, and he broke that streak last week with a 33rd. But here's the thing that I found interesting, okay? I'm a stat nerd, okay? Daytona finished 33rd. Bristol finished 33rd. What's 3 plus 3? 6. 3 plus 3. So there is still some sort of numerical consistency to this. So now Bubba Wallace needs to get 6 wins to make Mike Campbell, PR person, happy. Or Benny Mingo here and this crew want to get the win this week at Richmond International Raceway. Driver Ryan Reed strapping in to this Ford from Roush Fenway Racing. Only minutes to go before we roll out for practice. Number 2. Early to the game. The leaf filter gunner protection Camaro. Dakota Armstrong about to hop in his JGL car. Dylan Lupton in the 24 this week. Custer's 00 getting ready to fire up. 1 minute to go before we unleash the beasts of the NASCAR Xfinity Series. And boy, look at this car right here. That is banging looking paint scheme right there for Bubba Wallace. The calm before the storm. And here we go. Xfinity Series, Dash for Cash. Make sure you check it out on Saturday. 4 drivers will have a chance at a big, big money bonus that Xfinity Series brings you. And it's like the race within a race, and something that every fan should pay attention to because it's darn exciting. But make sure you tune in on Saturday to the Toyota Care 250. Saturday, 12:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on FS1. Listen on MRN, and of course on Sirius XM satellite radio. Practice number 2 about to kick off. And until next time, we'll see you at the races.